Hello everyone and welcome into our latest crazy video on this channel. So lately I've been absent from the channel and from Discord group because unfortunately my internet connection is broken, and actually the moment that I'm recording this video right now it's still broken, and I've called the tech support and they should be here this afternoon. So I really hope, and I'm really crossing my fingers that it will be working tonight. So tomorrow the family sport hatchback challenge will be ready, so I can record the film with the cars that has participated, and of course upload that video so you can enjoy watching it tomorrow, so we can pick a winner, so we can actually win the prize of the channel challenge, sorry. So yeah, I apologize about my absence, and I really, as I've mentioned, I really wish that it's working right now. So I had to borrow some data from my friend. He's here, he's sacrificing some data so I can upload this video, so I should be really quick. So in this video, my friends, you will be watching a top speed run of your favorite cars on this channel. Lately you have seen some crazy creation that I did, and some crazy creations that the viewers also did, and in this video we will be testing the top speed, only the top speed of these cars. We'll be seeing how much these cars can actually achieve on the straight line. So this is the endless highway map. It's a modded map. You can find it on the mod market. It's free, don't worry. You can just open your BeamNG, open the mods, and you can download this map. Alright, so let's have fun and see how much we can achieve. So this is the Deathstalker 1000. This is a 1950s station wagon. As you can see, everything in this car is 1950s technology except the engine and the gearbox. Oh, I apologize. So this is the engine. It's a 7-liter V8 engine, twin turbo of course, making 1,000 horsepower, and all-wheel drive gearbox of course, dual clutch, 7-speed. Alright, so let's see how much this thing will perform. Oh, it's automatic. It's not really, it's not dual clutch, it's automatic. Okay, alright, 1,000 horsepower. It's not bad, but I don't think it's gonna achieve really high speed. $1950s 9-speed gearbox, really? Wow, I totally forgot what kind of gearbox is in. As you can see, at high speed this thing is becoming, you know, less controllable, but it's stable so far. 314, 315, 16, okay. Automatic gearbox power 320 so far. Come on, give me 20. Alright, I think that's pretty much it for this car. 320. Now let's see if the brakes will actually fade or not. I think they will fade because, well, 1950s brakes, actually they are modern, but yeah, they were made in the 50s. Disc brakes in the 50s according to Automation Game. So 3, 2, 1. Oh my god, look at the brakes. Braking from the top speed, and yes, we have ABS, so yeah, it's a resto mod as they call it. So 321 kilometers per hour for the Deathstalker 1000. What an absolute beast. Alright, let's choose another car and see what's what. Alright, so our second car here, it's called, and of course everyone knows this car, it's the Gladiator 1000, a drift beast, a drift machine, or a drift ute. Actually, this thing has the same engine from the Gladiator 1000 because, well, I actually took the engine from the Gladiator 1000 and stuck it in the Deathstalker 1000. So they have the same engines, but the Gladiator 1000, it's made entirely from carbon fiber. Not plus 15 quality, no. Everything on this car is maximum plus 5 quality. Not everything, and some parts are plus 5 quality and the rest are on 0 quality. All-wheel drive, Of course, we have the same engine, the same 7-liter V8 twin turbo, 1000 horsepower, and let's see, carbon fiber chassis, body, and everything. This thing is a absolute drift machine, but we are not going to drift here. We are just testing the top speed of it. So 321 kilometers per hour from the Deathstalker 1000. Let's see how the Gladiator will do. Dual clutch, of course. Oh, as you can see, it's not really stable at high speeds, but yes, we have crushed the Deathstalker. 335, that's the maximum speed. Alright, not bad actually, and we have achieved the top speed very quickly. Nice. Now let's stop this beast. As you can see, look at the brakes. Much better. Yep, no fading and reasonably perfect in their temperature. Absolutely beautiful. I'm really impressed by the brakes of the Gladiator 1000. Wow, that's modern technology. Alright, so let's move on to the next one. Alright, so this is the Z4 1000. Yes, it has the same engine from the Deathstalker and the Gladiator 1000, but this is the American version of the Gladiator 1000, because as we all know, the Utes are made in Australia. They are a crazy idea, like normal cars but with a bed in the rear, which is really awesome. But this is a pickup truck, a fully on pickup truck, you know, American made. And of course, as you can see, the body, the chassis, everything is of course carbon fiber. I got the same idea from the Gladiator 1000, you know, push rod rear suspension and double wishbone front suspension with the same engine, all-wheel drive, and look at that beautiful camber. And yeah, looks absolutely beautiful, and it's a drift machine also. So let's see how much this thing can actually achieve in its high speed or top speed. Alright. Oh, that's all. 395. Yeah, I think the drag, this thing has enormous amount of drag. That's why we can't really achieve. And we are actually coming into the end of the map. Look at the end over there. That's the end of the endless. Yes, they called it endless. They called it endless, yeah, but yeah, as we can see, there's a wall at the end. Yeah, we don't want to hit the wall. So yeah, there is a wall, so we have to make a U-turn and choose another car. So this thing is not really impressive. I really expected to see much higher top speed, but unfortunately, yeah, 296 max or 297. Alright, it looks good and it drives and drifts awesomely, but in its top speed run, no, it's not really impressive. Alright, so let's move on with the next one. Alright, now this is the Venus Super People Mover. This thing is not really a lightweight machine. No, it's actually a heavy machine. It's super safe. You can seat 9 people in it. It has 550 twin turbo V8 engine, 550 horsepower. It's all-wheel drive. This thing is a drift machine. This thing is a comfortable machine. This thing is an economical machine, and of course a sport machine. So it's really awesome to drive. And yeah, we gave this car, I gave this car to a winner of some sort of previous challenge. I totally forgot about that challenge. And so what you will be seeing here is a top speed run of the Venus. Let's see how much speed this thing can actually achieve. This thing is a perfect machine. It's not really gonna be as high as the previous cars, but it's gonna be an impressive one. This thing is really nice to drive. It can drift, it can be a sports car, it can be a comfortable cruising machine. So yeah, this thing is for these sort of sporty soccer mom. You know, when the soccer mom is late, she will put her foot hard down and fly with this thing. So far 250. 1, 2, 3. Very good. It's very stable at high speed. Look, it's not moving an inch or not even a millimeter, which is really, really awesome. Super stable. So 261 so far. I think that's the top speed. Very impressive actually for 550 horsepower. Very heavy and very safe. A 9-seater van or people mover. Now let's test the brakes. Hopefully they won't fade. All right, 3, 2, 1, and wow, very impressive. 408 Celsius. That is actually very impressive. Brakes worked absolutely perfectly well. I am genuinely impressed. Alright, so let's move on with the next machine. Alright, now what we have here is the survival custom pickup truck. A pickup truck that was designed, you know, when, for example, some sort of apocalypse comes, like a zombie apocalypse or some sort of apocalypse, you know, that has ended the humanity. Right? And if there are some survivals and they have this pickup truck, they should be very fine, because this truck is an absolute reliable beast. This thing, it has a mechanically fuel injected inline 6 engine, as you can see. Overhead valve, I think overhead valve, I forgot, overhead valve or overhead cam, I totally forgot. Cast iron. Everything about this pickup truck is very, it was designed for supremely high reliability. The body, the chassis, the engine, the gearbox, the differential, everything about this truck was designed only for one purpose, which is of course reliability. How much this thing can actually live after, you know, after everything has gone, no spare parts, nothing. So let's see how much this thing can actually achieve. And yes, I know it has electronic stability control, which was, you know, a no-no move, but I will remove it. I will remove this thing because, well, it's not really necessary. Manual gearbox, of course. You can run it 3-wheel drive, 4x4. It's not going to be impressive, but let's see how much this thing will perform, because this car or this truck is one of the channel heroes. You know, you have seen this truck in previous hero videos, so this thing deserves to know how much it will achieve. It looks very boxy, I'll admit that, but it's impressive actually, and it can go like anywhere, off-road, on-road. Oh, 200. That's it. That's it. 202. All right, 202. So let's break it. 3, 2, 1. Impressive. Brakes are really impressive too. Perfect. All right, so let's move on with the next one. Alright, so the next beast here is called the Gila 2-liter. As you can see, this is the Gila 2-liter. This car actually, it's a funny car because, well, it was designed by my father actually, because I designed another car which I'll be showing you after this one, but he told me to take that car and put it in the scrapyard, and he actually chose everything, the fixtures, the body styling. He stretched it, he made it smaller, larger, whatever, but I made the engine myself because he chose a very bad engine, unfortunately, and I made this one, which is the Boxer turbo engine, a very flat engine which producing very nice horsepower and torque. Not really impressive one, I think 150 horsepower, maybe 140, something like this, but great amount of torque. So, and yeah, it's front wheel drive, automatic, his specs, not mine. Even the gearbox are his own specs, but yeah, the engine is mine. But the car is very cool. It looks very good. Not bad. This thing can do, I think, I don't know, 42 miles per gallon with the new engine. 42, yeah. It's impressive. It's not really powerful, but it's not bad. 140, 130 horsepower, something like this. 150, 60, something like this pound-feet of torque. Very low end torque, not high end torque. So yeah, it's not really super fast. You can achieve like 184, 185 in real life. It's not bad. I mean, if you lay into it for a long time, maybe it can achieve 190. This is flat out, foot buried to the floor. Alright, so I'm gonna say 190 because yes, this thing can achieve 190, and also I don't want to make the video too long because, well, it will be super heavy and I don't want to draw so many megabytes. Alright, so let's break this thing. 191. Yes, it can go actually, I think 195. So let's break it. 3, 2, 1. Drums, remember, rear drums too. Very impressive. It's a comfortable machine. It's a really good city car, and it looks good too. Alright, let's move on with the next one. Alright, now this is my own creation that, you know, my father said I should scrap it, but yeah, as you can see, it's not completely finished because after I made this car, well, sorry, when I made this car, Automation Game didn't have any sort of wipers and any sort of the new mods, but I will get on and work with this machine here. Yes, it lacks the badges and everything, it lacks the rear wiper and all, but I want to see how much top speed we can achieve. As you can see, we have rear discs instead of drums. A little bit extra, you know, expensive, but it's not bad. We have the same engine but naturally aspirated, so it's not going to be super powerful, but let's see how much my creation will achieve. And yeah, it's manual gearbox. My father don't like manual gearboxes. Likes the old ones, the old manual gearboxes, not the modern one. I don't know why. So 52. So over there we have achieved 191. I don't know if I can get there. So far so good. Good. $90, $91. No turbo. The same engine but no turbo. But you know, my own gearbox tune. And it's a little bit lighter, and as you can see, it's not really stable at this speed. This thing starts to wiggle around. It needs some aerodynamics, but it can achieve 200 if you really if you have so much time to wait. So yeah, this thing can actually achieve 200. Very impressive. Oh, here we go, 200 kilometers per hour. Perfect from a tiny boxer engine. Alright, let's start and break this beast here. 201, okay? 3, 2, 1. Nice. Alright, I mean, it's not really a super fast car, but I mean, it looks good. It lacks some fixtures that I will be working on very soon, and I will bring it back with better looks and of course better color. I don't know why I've chosen this baby diarrhea color. Alright, so let's move on with the next one. Alright, so the next car here is called a custom car. It doesn't really have a name, and yes, it still lacks some features that I will be working on in the couple of days, you know, like the wipers and some indicators and so on. But this thing is looking actually very good. It's like when a Skyline mates with an Honda NSX. Looks very cool, right? This thing was a very custom made car by a viewer, and it was actually not that bad, but it wasn't really stable. This thing was you know, spinning around, not really grips, not really fast, and I took it and I tuned it. Hopefully this thing will actually works better this time. Yes, naturally aspirated V6, sequential gearbox. Yeah, it's not really stable at high speed. You have to be really careful. Yep, no pop-up headlamps, unfortunately. I mean, they are there, but they won't open. Naturally aspirated V6. Power. Alright, 289. No more than that. Alright, let's brake it. Yeah, the brakes can get really hot. But it looks really nice too. And yes, it's all-wheel drive now. This thing has super wide tires. I mean, the dude who requested this car, he demanded those wide tires, and I kept them, and I've tuned the suspension, you know, to suit those tires. But this thing needs a little extra work to work even better around corners, but so far it's really good. Alright, so let's move on with the next beast. Alright, so the final car that we'll be testing here is called the Viva Fuel, which is the heaviest car ever that I made in an automation game, and the thirstiest car I've ever made in automation game. This thing can achieve, I don't know, maybe 0.2, maybe 0.1 miles per gallon, which is really thirsty. Thanks, of course, to the massive, yes, V10. Thanks to the massive V10. I forgot the specs of this engine. I remember it's a 2000 horsepower engine, but don't get your hopes up, because this thing weighs 5.2 tons. Yes, 5.2 tons. So let's see how much this thing will actually achieve. Let's go on the other way, so we don't, because I don't want to achieve the wall. All right. And you can actually see the fuel gauge getting little. You can actually see the fuel disappearing. Look at the fuel gauge. You can absolutely see the fuel going away. Ah, that's the speed of it. That's the final drive, okay. 291, 292. Look at the fuel. Wow, look at the fuel disappearing, going away. How do you think the brakes will work stopping a 5.2 ton vehicle from 292 kilometers per hour? Look at the fuel. The fuel is just disappearing. Viva Fuel. That's the car. Yeah, if we actually continue like this, the fuel will finally go away. Maybe in another video, because I don't want to record for too long and you know, make the video super heavy. So let's stop this beast. Oh, the brakes actually work. The brakes, look at those massive discs. The brakes works perfectly. What a machine here. Alright, so we have tested all the, not all of them, you know, some of the hero cars on this channel, like all the Gladiator, all the 1000 horsepower beasts, like the Deathstalker, the Gladiator, and of course the Z4. We have tested those small hatchbacks, that custom car, and I don't know who else did we actually test. You know, some of the creations that I made, but I promise you I will do another video and another video after it, testing the viewers' cars top speed and my other creations after I fix them, of course, and of course after my internet connection starts working again. So I really hope that you enjoyed the video, and I apologize if this video wasn't really interesting, so interesting, because yeah, I had to you know, close the video so I don't make it so heavy. So thank you so much guys for watching. Wish me luck. I mean, really wish me luck that my internet will start working tonight. And of course, don't forget to watch my previous videos, because you can see those cars in previous amazing videos. You can see them, like how I made them and how you can actually get to drive them, because yes, they are available on my Patreon page, the link in the description below. So of course, don't forget to hit that thumbs up, get subscribed, share the video if you want to share it, and of course you still have 24 hours if you want to participate in the Sport Family Hatchback Challenge. You can watch the video. I'll put the video of the rules video at the end of this one. You can press on it and watch the rules and how you can participate and how you can send your file. So thank you so much guys for watching. Stay tuned for more videos very soon, and wish me good luck, and I wish you all the best. And of course, have a great time watching my previous videos, and don't forget to hit that thumbs up and get subscribed and share the video. And goodbye for now, my friends.